way you can use your building blocks is to actually save parts of designs. For example, if you like doing flowers and things like that, and you want to save a whole range of leaves, then you can put them in your building blocks folder and call it leaves, so that if in future you want to make up a design using the building blocks, and you've got them there in your folder. It's very easy to do that. I'm just going to grab my manual punch tool, and I'm just going to make a nice little vine. All I'm doing is right clicking and left click to finish, enter, escape. I want my in and out points to be start and finish, so I'll just generate that. Not keen on having that blue, so I'm going to make it green. And I would like to have that as a triple run, so I'm just going to generate. Now if you look at that, we have the vine, or the start of a vine. Now I'm just going to make a very quick leaf. I'm going to grab my manual freehand area tool, start with a left click, a right click, a right click, and a left click, and again round the other side, and I have a very plump looking leaf. That's going to be a bit big, so I'm just going to narrow it down a fraction. I'll just generate. I might change that to a green color again. I'm going to actually go up to the top, and I'm going to right click, divide with a curve. So I'm just going to divide it through the center, just right clicking, enter, escape, and generate. Now I've asked it to auto judge. I tend to leave auto judge as my main function. I know a lot of people prefer to have it as a complex fill. This is just my preference. You do whatever suits you. And it's now auto judged that as a Saturn leaf. So I can naturally now grab that leaf and put it on my vine. I can do a Control C and a Control V, and I'm just going to left click again and just rotate it. Didn't want to move that, and move that into position. Okay, so I'm just going to put that one there. Now I'd prefer that to so before that, so I'm just going to grab those while I see that problem and move it up the line. So I'm going to grab that one again and can see Control C, Control V. I do a lot of copy and paste. I'm grabbing that one, Control C, Control V, and I'm going to move that one in there. Now you can see I'm just actually working along my design. I might have to rotate that a little bit. Whoops, wrong one. Again, he needs rotating a fraction. Maybe a bit more. Ah. Now we have an actual vine leaf, as I call it. I'm going to select all those, and I'm going to ask Generations to optimize a stitching order for me, which it has done. Okay, so now we have a vine leaf. Now you could save that by merging them to start with and put that into your building blocks. You may want to save that as a medium vine. I'm just going to reduce the size of that, generate, and then I could save that as a small vine. if I Control C, Control V, as I would have done if it had been my building blocks, then I can add my vine leaf together. Now you'll notice that I've overlapped up the top. If I grab that and that second part, and I shouldn't have held down my shift key, it should have been my control key. Okay, now I have the vine. Again, I go up to the top, select my outline edit button. I'm going to right click on the area and I'm going to merge and generate. Now I have a complete vine leaf. If I select all the green color, go back up again and optimize my stitching order, Generations has now made that so that it stitches out the best way for that design. Now I just want to check a couple of things, so I'm going to zoom in. I haven't got my zoom bar toolbar out, so if I hit my I key, it allows me to zoom in, and I'm going to have a look at a couple of areas. Now I can see an area there where that I would prefer wasn't there. Turn off my 3D view, and as you can see, that's a little jump stitch. I'm going to go up to the top menu and select my needle penetration button, hit my F4 key, which allows me to edit these stitches. Now that's the stitch that I want to edit, so I'm going to drag it down, hit my stitch button, and that's going to actually allow me to place a couple of stitches. Escape. And grab that again because I want to move it up there so that it comes down the side and will go up here. Okay, again I'm going to zoom in around my design to areas just to make sure that things are what they are. I don't want that one there, so I'm just going to move that. Zoom in again. And I can see another stitch there that I would rather not be where it is. And I'm just going to bring that one there and drag that one to there. And generate. Zoom back out again. I'm going to hit my O key this time so that I can zoom back out again. You can see another area. So I'll use my I key. I'm having trouble. My mouse doesn't want me to. Okay, now if I hit my N key, it goes back to normal view. Turn off my F4 key, turn off my needle penetration, and turn on my 3D view. I can actually see another one there, but I won't waste your time doing that at the moment. Okay, so now I can save that again in my building blocks folder. I didn't merge those. I made a mistake. I'll undo. Now I will grab them all and merge them, and we won't have that problem. Okay, so there you go. We have a nice little vine created very quickly just by manual punching.